alright, I'll be on your side. You won't die tonight. Take a breath, baby, inhale, baby, exhale. Watch what you say, you'll be catching spells. Send us all to hell. It's a bloodbath. This party's full of rituals. You will feel my wrath, baby. I'm not spiritual. Baby, don't be sad, cause everything is falling through. No, I'm not your dad, but I can tell you what to do. Baby, turn it on, we turn it out some more. I ain't going rock hard, I'm solid to the core. Blacked out, like blacked out, but I'm still asking for more. Can't get inside the party, they wanna break through the door. Rockstar my lifestyle, I don't care no more. In the party, I'm going wild, I'm fucking on every whore. I told you I'm a problem child, I seen it all before. Feel like I'm Jeff Hardy now, jumping off the floor. Reminiscing about the bad things you done. It was war, I was living under gun. It was nothing, girl, you just wanted fun. I don't need you, baby, this for everyone. Yeah, the gig is up, we killing all you lames. You niggas just some posers, you niggas ain't doing cocaine. I'm a real rock star, and yeah, she know my name. She fucked my foreign car, yeah, baby, don't leave no stains. She keep trying to get in, I swear I can't remember her name. These names ain't not kicking in, I still keep feeling the pain. My phone, she calling again, baby, I did hear it rain. You know I love all the drugs, I'm still rocking out with the gang. Turn it on, we turn it out some more. I ain't going rock hard, I'm solid to the core. Blacked out, like blacked out, but I'm still asking for more. Can't get inside the party, they wanna break through the door. Rockstar my lifestyle, I don't care no more. In the party, I'm going wild, I'm fucking on every whore. I told you I'm a problem child, I seen it all before. Feel like I'm Jeff Hardy now, jumping off the floor.
What is up, y'all?
Hey, everybody, we're back.
Happy Friday. Yay. I'm Sage.
And I'm Rain.
Please excuse me for looking a little raggedy. I'm getting over a very serious illness, and thank y'all for your um, well vibes and wishes and whatnot. Freaking crap kicking my ass.
Yeah, you all got us through this.
So we appreciate it so much. Please excuse us for our naked background. We're trying something different.
Yeah.
So what is up, peoples? This y'all from laying in bed feeling like you're knocking on death's door is not ideal. So again, like from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank y'all for just keeping me in good freaking spirits because it's like been a hell of a ride. And as you can see, I'm still not 100%. But currently not allowed to leave my house. So yeah, I'm a homebody anyway. But goddamn.
So, babe, do you want to talk about those two songs that everybody heard coming in?
Yes. I feel like the first one I should add to my first one.
That was called Blackout by Bad Neighbors. And what is the second one, babe? Because I know that's your favorite, so I'm going to let you take that
one. We had that. I forgot what the hell the name of the second song?
Texas Push.
Oh, Texas Push.
Yeah, I gotta forget. She has been.
And Happy New Year to all.
Yes. I hope your guys' holidays was great. Ours kind of sucked, but we did what we made the best of it.
Made the best of it. Had a good family time. Even though quarantine was a thing. And hey Jen on YouTube. And hey Jason Grant, that is on Facebook. So y'all ready for some LGBTQ news break?
Jen says those are my girls. TJ Music Official is put some emoji faces and also asked, who was that just playing? That was Sepsis and Push.
Yeah. So, LGBTQ news moment. Talk to the talk.
And we all want your guys' opinions on these stories too, because this is actually, I planned the show this week. I didn't let her do anything. I did all of it. I got the stories, I made the music, and I just gave her what she needed. So I want to know how y'all think I did. Plus, we want your opinions on it.
Wifey always has the back. So apparently, Miranda Lambert is coming out with a new song called "Y'all" means all, in honor of LGBTQ season of Queer Eye, and apparently it's debuting on Friday on Netflix.
Oh, you're welcome.
And as some of you may not know, Miranda Lambert's brother is actually part of LGBTQ, and he is Luke Lambert, and it's really good to see family supporting family instead of being like, ew, why are you like this? And it's like, no.
If I'm not mistaken, that was released on New Year's Eve.
Yes. According to our article, yes, it was. Bam. Luke and his husband apparently was in a New York City Pride parade and said that him and his husband cried because of the touching moment that his sister did with the song and whatnot. I'm like, I like happy tears. I can't stand sad tears. Sad tears is just.
I found that story and it warmed my heart because you know how many stories we see on a daily basis because we're trying to find stuff to talk about on here. And they're all, someone is not getting supported. A lot of the times it's someone who's not getting supported, or they have to reach out to other people because their family doesn't understand them or support them. So this story I felt was a must to talk about on here.
which pushes their family away even more because it's like, why did you come to me? If I don't feel supported in my own goddamn household, how the fuck am I gonna come to you?
See, this is what everybody has said.
Damn it! That took all my damn energy to fucking say that. Yo, I'm really low on energy. It's like knocking on death's door is not cool. Um. And
Wild card agrees 100.
yeah. Oh, Twisted Cycle's in the house on Facebook.
Hey, Twisted Psycho.
Hey, Jeffrey. Um. So again, I have to say this: a moment of silence for Betty friggin' White because motherfucking 2021 bitch ass couldn't leave somebody fucking alone. Had to motherfucking take people from me and shit. The fuck? I'm offended. Ooh, Jesus. Not even because of the Rona, just apparently the cause of passing is natural causes. I'm like, well, the woman was 99, but it's like, you couldn't let her at least make it to 100. God damn.
Okay, babe. Before we go on with that,
Mm-hmm.
Wildcard says definitely needed to be heard. And then after that, she says Sassy Sage is back. Yes.
Yeah. Taking all my sexy energies to be sassy because this thing has literally sucked the damn whole life out of me. Not that I thought the illness was a joke, but it's like, damn, for people that's going to work and you got this, or you're still attempting to work, or you say you got it and you're still working, it's like, are you really? Because you should be knocking on death's door right now. Like, I mean, I know shit affects people differently, but it's like, I don't know. I got told by my doctor to be like, keep your ass in the house. I'm like, okay, damn. But I was very fucking careful. Hand sanitizer, masks, the whole 9 yards. I might as well have been a fucking tinfoil hat motherfucker. But still caught the motherfucking shit. Didn't have it throughout this whole motherfucking pandemic because of bitch ass motherfucking people that don't know how to shut the fuck up.
Ooh, okay. I know.
Now
babe.
my immune system's compromised. I don't feel well. I'm freaking weak. And it takes all of my energy to even speak because I'm short of breath. I think that makes sense. Yeah, if I can because it don't make sense. Shit.
Wildcard sent you purple hearts.
I like purple hearts. So yes, I'm determined that this new year, even with the loss of Miss White, of the Golden Girls, will be the biggest year for. Which will be the biggest year for Soul Snatchers and BTMX and all its affiliates to just come up with new and bigger and better and more badass things. Again, be you with a more badass you. Old slogan, new year. We're just gonna roll it into there.
It still fits though.
Yeah, it fits well because you can't let people take you out of your fucking headspace no matter how stupid they are. And to have an immune compromised person, house, and just be exposed to elements, even though you try to avoid it, and people just push you to your limit. And then people wonder why you get mad. Oh, you're mad? Why? Oh, well, because I done avoided this shit like the fucking plague, and here I am, not feeling well. I'm feeling better than what I was, but being severely dehydrated, and again, damn near knocking on death's door. Not a cool look. But hopefully everything will get back to its normality, if you can call it that, and whatnot. And I am still doing my makeup show every other Wednesday. I just don't know when because it takes all my energy to fucking talk. With short breath and chest pains, and I do have a heart condition, so it's very awkward.
Yes, as soon as she is able to, we are more than likely going to have to schedule an appointment for you to see the doctor about and getting that all checked out, make sure everything is okay.
Yeah. So.
And Jen says yes.
Oh yeah.
And also, oh, I don't know, question mark, LOL. So, babe, what else is are we going to talk about today with the LGBTQ?
Well, apparently there are 4 new online LGBTQ resources for youth to try to find support because a lot of people don't realize that there are still a lot of homeless youth being kicked
Yes.
out of their own freaking household by their fucking family for coming out as gay, bi, trans, and their family saying stupid stuff of why to raise a trans person or I can't get over that. Okay, well I guess you don't see me ever again. You support me or you shut the fuck up. It's plain and simple. Now, me being the nice person that I am, it would be very hard to be like, oh, you went from this name to this name. I won't automatically yell at you. I'll be remind you nicely like, oh no, that's no, not my name. That's my dead name. Don't call me that, please. But if you keep purposely doing it and being like, well, I can't get over it, that's because you don't want to get over it. I don't mind holding your hand through the process, and that goes for anybody. Holding your hand through the process of remember dead name. Don't do that. Be like, oh, okay, cool. Some
Wild
people,
card says exactly.
yeah. Some people are just so inept in their own shit that they refuse to accept change or to be changed, or their vision of you has been ruined. So now they're like, I refuse to accept that. It's like, okay, I'm still the same person, just that shit.
I mean, my family accepts me for who I am, and as you've seen, because like recently, some family members on my mother's side have reached out, and but they still see me as the person I'm not, and still call me that.
Right. Which is kind of disrespectful, but it's also understandable because when you've been calling someone by a certain name, whatever, for like decades, years, whatever the fuck, however old you are, it's very hard to get out of that habit. But you yourself have to be accepting and train your own brain to be like, oh, right, you're not blah, blah, blah anymore. You're blah, blah, blah. My bad. And it's like, okay, mistakes happen, but don't purposely do it to get a rise out of me. Don't purposely do it to be like, well, you'll always be this. Well, I guess you'll always go sit your bitch ass in the motherfucking corner because I ain't talking to you no motherfucking more.
No one needs to explain why they are who they are. Screw people that are closed minded. That's not for small children.
No.
That's not for two small children. Oh, yeah.
I honestly would never expose my children to that type of hard ass life. Now, when you get to be an older teenager or an adult or whatever, you get to make those decisions on your own. But to expose a small child,
That's also hard for family members who love you but are too you but who are not used to the ideal. But it's about the name thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me put it to you this way. It was one of my older brothers, and he called me and we were having a conversation, and I told him about some things that I'm going to be doing in the near future, and he's like, but your name is this, you were born this. And I tried to explain to him that I needed a change. I want to be comfortable, and this is who I've become. And he basically told me he loves me and everything, but he doesn't support the idea that I do that.
Right. A lot of people consider it disrespect to the family or family name, and it's like, no, I'm a grown ass motherfucking adult. I do what I want. You can either accept it or you can go about your merry little motherfucking way and don't talk to me. No. So that
But it's not about the name thing. But it's not about the name thing, not who you are. And Wildcard says, me personally, I have children and I'm with the trans. They call him V, and that's okay. They know and understand. Now they are 9 and 13, plus we have been together for almost 2 years.
Mhm.
Lauren says a name does not define a person, their actions and reasoning does. Hey, Sarah. Sarah says, hey.
oh fair hey.
And Wildcard also says it does hurt the person. I have seen Mike in tears because of rude people or his family.
Yeah, and you should never cry because of
I mean, I understand that my family knows me as they've known me for, well, 38 years now, because that's how old I am, and I'm going to be 39 in a few months. But still, I would just like, all I want is them to respect and understand my choice.
right.
Because I'm a completely different person now. And there's some people watching right now that can confirm this, and Lauren is one of them because she's known me for a long time, that I am definitely not the same person I was quite a few years ago. So this is a fresh start and a change for me. And I
Right.
like the person that I've become now.
Yeah. You don't have to deal with bullshit anymore or just nonsense. And you're right, it's not about the name change, but it is about the respect behind respect my vorta. Please do what the fuck I said.
DJ Shadow and DJ Draxus should be offered by people offended probably by people calling him Will, William, Billy, Bill. So my husband should take offense.
Yeah.
And Wildcard says, well said, Rain.
Yeah, I don't like people who call me outside my name. Don't call me outside my name because I will fucking punch the fuck out of you. Don't do that.
Honestly, and I'm gonna tell y'all and be honest with you, like, to a point. Sometimes when I hear, how would you say this, a dead name? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like someone is just it hurts, but it's not respectful. But at the same time, I'm trying to understand that they've known me this for so long, and they haven't really been around me much, so they don't understand what I went through and what I have to do to change.
Right. And they don't understand your journey to get to that place, which is why when you're family, don't just keep in contact through the holidays. You do it through night, day, summer, winter, fall, spring, whatever the fuck. Don't just be like, oh hey, here's a phone call during the season. No, you need to keep in contact with me all the fucking time. Even if you call me once a week or shoot me a text, be like, hey, you live? Checking on me. Like, yeah, thanks.
Well, my uncle who reached out to us did say he wants me to keep in contact more.
Yes. It
And
is a two-way street. When you get hella busy, it takes like 5 minutes to be like, hey, you good? Still alive? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not saying anyone is being disrespectful, believe me. Because I know that it's hard. All I'm saying is I just want people to understand what I went through and why I'm deciding to make the change.
Yeah, and how you got to that point because people's dead names or dead life period could be a traumatic event, stressful,
Yeah, you're right. It is. It's a huge change.
cause PTSD and all this other shit.
Sarah said Sage missed you.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. Missed you too. I was fucking dying. Like, good God Almighty.
MZ says, "Hey, Sage, how are you?"
MZ. I feel a lot better. I don't feel like I'm knocking on death's door. I'm still a little weak, so if I stop talking in the middle of my sentence because I'm getting fucking winded because my heart hurts, my lungs hurt. But I'm alive, which counts.
Right. And I know, like I said, I understand it's a huge change. Hi, Brandy.
Brandy. What's poppin'? Oh.
There. Oh, you did that.
Oh.
And honestly, I think it's a personal issue and not everyone else's fault.
I mean, okay, if you didn't know someone from Adam, Eve, or Steve, and you just automatically start calling them whatever name they introduce themselves as, you wouldn't have a problem with it. So I would expect the same type of respect out of a family member, but I understand
It's
that.
harder for them, and
Right.
we love them just as much.
Yeah.
Like we love everybody.
I would never stop loving somebody because they done
Like
dead
I
name.
respect everybody's, you know, decision on what they decide to call me, you know, and everything like that.
But it almost makes me feel dirty because it's like I haven't used that name in years or forever, and it brings up so much past traumas. It's like, oh God, no, please don't call me that, please.
Yeah.
Like not yelling at people arguing over it, but be like, please just call me blah blah blah. I know it's on my birth certificate. I'm well aware. Just call me what I ask, please. If you need help reminding, I'm more than willing to hold your hand and be like, hey, remember, dead name, don't do that.
But I like I said, I completely understand that, and I try to be mindful and respectful, but
Yeah.
It's
Especially some older family members, some are so open and armed and willing to be like, oh, okay, cool. And you're like, oh, wonderful, I can't believe it. And then other people are like, well, it's going to take some while to get used to. Be like, that's fine. It's a major change for freaking everybody involved, including the person that was born the original name.
Wild Card says I asked a married couple that are friends, how does he and his name? She said to correct yourself. DJ Shadow's in the house.
Oh, DJ Shadows in the house. Um, wait, who said that story again?
Yeah.
So she asked somebody about their pronouns, and I'm confused.
Yeah. Up to you that way, maybe.
Break up with it, that our speak the he and his name. Wild card. I'm confused on your friend said to correct yourself, or your friend was correcting other people because they were misgendering. I'm I'm I'm, I'm confused on the story part of that. Hold on, I have to change my name on YouTube also. All right. Sarah said a person's name is their identity.
Yeah.
How they choose to express themselves is up to that individual. If you want to be called peanut butter, then damn it, I'm gonna call you peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh, wild card said pronouns and name change. Okay, I got it now.
Let's talk about some of these sources now.
Sometimes people just purposely are very dense and purposely do shit that damn well they shouldn't be doing. So, the first LGBTQ youth resource, yeah, it's called PFLAG. It's the first largest organization actually in the United States aimed to bridging the huge gap between friends and family of the LGBTQ. And it is also part of the Trevor Project, which we've talked about that many, many times. And they happen to have a number that is 1866 488 7386, or you can text the word START, how you spell the word START, to 678 678 for LGBTQ help and resource.
And I'm going to post all these screenshots on the Soul Snatcher page.
Yeah, so y'all have the numbers at your fingertips. So you're not like, what the hell did they say? Be like, oh yeah. The other one is Glad, which is
With the first one though, I did want to point out one of the things that I read in that
Mhm.
is one of the services they offer is to help the youth that are not ready to come out yet to try to help them come out.
yeah, because from my own personal experience and story, if you get taken out of the closet metaphorically or literally, kicking and screaming, and you don't get to come out how you need to and tell your story because it's your story to tell, nobody else's, then the person outing you is dangerous, and people don't realize how dangerous that shit is to out somebody that is trans, gay, bi, or whatever. Like it's not your motherfucking story to tell. Shut the fuck up or you get punched in your damn throat. Like, shut up. If I tell you something in confidence and then you're on the internet being like, oh, blah blah blah, it's gay, shut the fuck up. I did not say tell social media. I told you so I can figure out, so we both can figure out together how the fuck I'm supposed to do shit.
Okay, babe, we got some comments here. Lauren says, "Hey everyone."
Hey, Lauren.
Lauren also says, "I hijacked my beautiful poor wife's profile." LOL. Sarah says, "Poor Lauren. LOL. She won't mind." Lauren says, "Oh, I might be dead." LOL.
Oh, shit.
Lauren says, "I got caught cleaning in a closet."
What?
Lauren then says, "Then I came out because I realized I was too fat to fit in it." LOL.
No, you didn't.
And Sarah goes, "Uh-oh, LOL." Well,
I'm scared to ask what you may have been cleaning in the closet, but we shall save that for
yeah, another time.
A trans part of the BTQ resources called GLAAD, GLAAD. They're mainly targeted toward um, the trans representation of people that are trying to come out of trans, get their insurance to pay for their top or bottom surgery, because a lot of people don't realize that it takes so fucking much to become trans. Like you just don't pop out of a closet and be like, I got dick, bam, I got titties, bam. Nah, they make your insurance makes you go through some stupidly extensive shit, medical evaluations and mental evaluations, which I honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. It's like,
Well,
are you
Marty's
saying
doing laundry?
we need to do laundry too, probably.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if I totally agree with the whole. Well, you need a mental evaluation to see if you're really trans. Like, well, nobody just wants to be cutting off or adding body parts. So it's like in my head, I'm like, are you calling me mental? Like, are you making fun of me, motherfucker? I don't appreciate that. But yeah, insurance makes you jump through a whole lot of hoops for unnecessary shit, and it's not fair. But once it's all said and done, it's like,
Wildcard says it's a huge process. Yes, it is.
yeah. And then you have to be on T for the rest of your life, or hormones for the rest of your life, with shots and shit. It's like, god damn.
I really think that that they're trying to make absolutely sure that the person that is deciding to make this change is committed and willing to do it, and that their mental health is safe for them to completely go through this.
Yeah, because the trans community is in danger because there's a lot of people that have been robbing, shooting, killing them because you have these bitch ass motherfuckers that's on the down low being like, oh, like she's fine as fuck. And they'd be like, oh, you're actually a dude. Be like, well, no, I'm a woman. Okay, you like what you've seen. That don't mean you got to beat me up for it. Goddamn. Calm your nerves, sir.
Sarah says, "I'm being lazy for the first time in like 8 months. I'm not doing anything."
Everybody needs a day
Wow.
off. Mental
Yes.
health check, people. Water
Yes.
check and mental health.
Wildcard says, "I take small breaks, LOL, but life is too short." Laughing my ass off. Yes, I agree.
Of course it is. You get stuck in a basement or stuck in a laundromat just being like, this is my life. I'm doing laundry for the eight millionth time this month.
Lauren says, yeah, even though you have a receipt, you cannot get your parts back after you do not like the test drive.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And what is disturbing is that I found out there's something called detransitioning.
Yeah.
People that have already got surgery, went through hormones for years or whatever, and realize that it's too hard to keep up that life choice or whatnot.
Or they're tired of being ridiculed and disowned by their family.
Right. And it's like you put your body and your mental through all that, and you throw it all away because somebody don't like you. Yeah. The world will stop spinning if everybody fucking did that. You cannot do that. Do not detransition. Once you're in the process of transitioning, just go through with the shit.
Yes, because you can do it. This is what you want to be. You need to be who you are.
Exactly. Don't let
We
anybody-
understand it's hard. Believe me, the lifestyle is for any LGBTQ member is how's the I'm gonna say my words wrong. It can be difficult,
Yeah.
but if it's who you are, you don't give up.
Right. And unlike being, I don't want to say the wrong word, but unlike some people that like to experiment with shit, being trans isn't exactly a, oh, I feel like experimenting, then I'm going to go back to doing what I normally do. No. You're
Wow,
in
I
it for the
just
long
found out
haul.
something I didn't know. Sarah says way too many people are making a big deal out of something that is personal. Leonardo da Vinci was the first transgendered person documented in history, and nobody talks about that. I never knew that.
What the hell? Oh,
Lauren says
Well, damn.
people need to find less reason for not giving, I'm guessing, a fuck about someone and gain more respect for people around you. Wildcard says Mike literally uses a compression bra because he hates them. He doesn't feel like himself.
yeah.
And Sarah says, so why now is it everyone's business, or when did it become someone's place to question someone else's decision? My body, my choice is for everyone. And MZ says, I did not know that, Sarah. Neither did I. You learn something new every day.
I'm going to look at more on that. Ooh.
Yes, I'm definitely, we are going to look up more on that.
Happy Sarah, thank you. But the thing is, you guys have seen all the plastic surgery horror stories on TV.
The Mona Lisa is a self-portrait.
I have heard that.
I never knew that.
I literally have heard that.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I got to do some.
Yeah.
I got to look up some history later.
The Mona Lisa is the most mysterious.
MZ says,
ever.
"Wow." So, babe, we did how many resources? I think there's one left.
Oh yeah. The other one is Oh, it's called Transgender Law Center.
Yep.
Center. Transgender, and there's a lot of transgenders being discriminated in the workplace, in housing when they apply for apartment or housing applications, and people are like, "Oh, well, your ID don't match." Blah 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 blah. It's like, bitches, I'm not pulling my pants down. Like,
Yeah,
don't
this
question me.
this specific place here helps with name changes and other services
Yeah.
that they need.
What's definitely like, for some reason, it's so hard for the LGBTQ community to find appropriate legal resources because people question you, look at you funny. The system isn't exactly LGBTQ friendly because a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, we don't discriminate," and then when you try to get help, you feel that ambiance of you're not feeling me. It's like, well, I ain't feeling you either, but I need legal help, so you need to keep your biases to yourself and do your damn job.
Lauren says, "Do you know they are the highest paid adult actors?" Wildcard, did the movie about that saying anything about that? Am so bad at history, lol. I'm so bad at history.
I am a little bit bad at history, but I have kept up with a little bit of Leonardo
Yeah,
da
like I
Vinci's.
really did not know anything about that. I
I
really
didn't know
do
about the
need to.
transgender thing, but I knew about the possible self-portrait. And I'm like, ooh.
Hey, Did.
Hey, Did.
Did says you need to check your facts. That's one of the reasons why I'm going to look that up.
But yes, we've all seen the horror stories of on TV or NBC or whatever the fuck of plastic surgery horror stories, and it's like you have doctors going around making people look like whole ass swollen turtles, but yet somebody that needs their transgenderness completed can't fucking get it, but yet you have all these bitches sucking the plastic out of the fucking ocean looking like some sort of thing that's not human. Make that make sense. Like, seriously.
Wildcard says it was supposed to be a haha light in the moment. It did.
Oh, it did. So, apparently, there are LGBTQ characters that are in entertainment of 2021, and no one actually realized it. But I don't see how you can't realize a couple of these, but if you pay attention. So, the first one is a non-binary actor, ER Master.
Lauren says, but did you guys notice that the only group that does not have discrimination is the disability community? And you can join freely at any time?
Join what? Wait, what? You join a disability group? What? What? Wait, what? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I could see that.
I mean, a lot of people. I mean, people with disabilities do get discriminated against too. Like a lot of people don't realize it, but disabilities aren't. Oh, my leg got chopped off. Oh, I can't. I'm missing an arm or whatever. It's also some mental too, like from a car accident,
Yeah.
whatever, PTSD. That's why there's something called emotional support animals. The little fur things that alert people to be like, hey, my owner's about to have an anxiety attack. Come get her. Come get this bitch. Hey, hello. Hello. Um, a lot of people look at you fucked up. Like, why do you have an animal? Be like, because I motherfucking can. I got a doctor's note, bitches. Fuck.
Wildcard thought about it, but they will reject me a few times because of my age, lol.
Yeah.
Sarah says, go Josh Blue. It's a joke, y'all.
We'll go.
Lauren says, yep. Lauren says, at Josh Blue is amazing.
Yeah, apparently there's a non-binary character on Grey's Anatomy, and I've looked at Grey's Anatomy constantly, but with me being sick, I haven't even. I kind of just put it on the back burner.
Wildcard says, got papers to prove the cray cray, lol.
I don't.
Sarah says, I saw him live in June here. Was my first live show. Wild card. Oh my God, cray cray. Laughing my ass off.
I like that word quicker.
Yes, my oldest uses that a lot. Well, used to. I don't know if she still does, but.
No, she says a bunch of psych. It's like, oh God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking. I got papers too, and people look at you like, well, you're only this old. There can't be anything wrong with you. I'm gonna muster up all my motherfucking strength to punch your teeth into your asshole into the next fucking universe if you don't leave me the fuck alone. Mind your goddamn business. I've seen people in Walmart or Kroger's or wherever the fuck riding one of those electric plug-in carts. Is it my business? No. I've seen people with motherfucking placards on their car. Is it my business? No. You don't have to be 80 years old and driving to use a cart or have a disability or use a placard. The car we used to have. I still have my motherfucking placard. I have difficulty walking because I had a car.
Lauren says anyone doubting themselves should watch people like him to gain their strength. Wild card. Guess I need a spelling lesson as well. LOL. Lauren says, "Are we fishing now?" Wild card. Lauren, I'm pretty sure they also have bait with that name.
Other.
Wildcard says, "Finishing what?" LOL. Sarah says, "Wildcard, does your spell check work?" LOL.
Oh no.
Wildcard says, "No, it makes up words too."
Yeah. It makes
Wildcard says, "I can't even curse right now," laughing my ass off.
I've tried to spell check myself. Like I know damn well I graduated high school. Like what the fuck? And then here I'm like, her. I'm like, oh my god, I feel like a womp. That's a new word for this year. Womp. I feel like a womp. Womp 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 womp.
Ah.
Yep. So I guess on that note, finishing the other LGBTQ story, there is a Marvel comic character named Phastos, which is played by Brian Henry, and he is a gay superhero. He's from the Eternals.
Sarah says, he, gangster spell check.
Yeah, watch me spell gangster wrong.
Heck, y'all, don't even get started on the spell check or the text to speech because I don't even want to get started on that. I hate my speech to text. Even though I use it so much.
I've gotten yelled at by people like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do something. I'm using.
Wildcard says, "You're welcome, Rain." And laugh.
Hey, thank you.
Lauren says, "Yeah, Sage called dead daddy."
Who the hell did that?
I told you that was never going to be forgotten.
I never did that. I don't recall that. Fuck. What the hell? Moving on to the rest of the stories, people. Jamie crying.
Lauren says, "Yes, you did."
No, I didn't.
Sarah's like, "Yo, you called him what?" LOL.
There's.
That's why I video chat or use audio. LOL. It's on the comments of his show. Oh, babe.
Oh, which one? Chaos?
I don't know. That happened a while ago. I actually forgot about that.
Leave it to BTMX.
But yes,
I have memories like an elephant.
But yes, that does tend to happen when you use the speech to text.
Yes, I've tried to do the most simplest sentences, and my
Oh hell, Draxus is going to show everyone tonight.
my phone is like ha 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 ha. I don't even remember that. Hell, I don't even remember what show it was on.
I don't
The
either.
Chaos or the Madness.
Wildcard called Caleb daddy.
Caleb requires coconut oil. Nobody's rubbing dead with coconut oil. Or I'm sorry, almond oil. So that's where we differ.
Sarah says, "I got to see that."
Oh hell. Oh yeah, Sarah. I think you were missing at that moment whenever the hell that happened.
One of the times that she was in Facebook jail.
Oh yeah. Which currently Facebook, we are on a ban. Tried to share the show out today, and wasn't allowed to share anything. Wasn't allowed to share the groups. I'm like, why Facebook? I just got back on. Why?
I just about lost another life. That's probably my fault. I told you I was running your account and mine while you were sick.
Yeah, but then me myself just now got back on. I didn't send out like 1 million shares. Shit. There's another cartoon star that happens to be they them, which
Sarah says, "What the hell?" LOL. Wildcard says, "Hell yeah, I want my back child support." LOL. Lauren says, "Oh, you will."
and I want a full bottle of coconut oil. No.
Lauren says, "LOL." And then Lauren says, "But everyone can share off of YouTube." Yes.
Yeah. Like share it on Facebook, but watch it on YouTube and Twitch and shit because Facebook is Facebook changed their name and they're still fucking stupid. So hell, they mute dead music and the man makes his own goddamn music. How the hell are you gonna mute something that he makes?
And how are they going to take our likes away of stuff we've already known we liked?
Exactly. I got an invite to like Silhouette Death Dead Dreams, which if y'all haven't liked this man's page, go like it now.
Yes, you need to.
I got an invite to
Check
like
out
his
his
page, and I'm
music.
like, I didn't like this like a year now. Like, what do you mean? Like, I've been to like the shit. What the hell?
Wild cards laughing.
Facebook is a bunch of wah.
So back to the characters.
Yes. There is a guest star called Rain Whispers, and their pronouns are they them. From the Owl House on Disney. I'm like, oh okay. I had to look into that because I don't look at a whole bunch of Disney. But there's also my anime from Blue Period. Ryuji. I cannot pronounce the last name, but they are part of the LGBTQ community as well. And the name of the anime is Blue Period. Um, and they laugh in the face of gender expectations. So if you're a woman, people automatically expect you to dressing all frilly. It's like, no, I would wear motherfucking cargo shorts or sweatpants.
Yeah.
Batwoman, Ryan Wilder. Batwoman. Aw. I'm all about the new Ghostbusters too. Just putting that out there. Apparently, Ryan Wilder of Batwoman portrays herself as a pretty proud superhero, and she is identified as a bisexual woman.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Sarah says, "What else did I miss? Dreams ever take his mask off? LOL, joking dreams. Oh boy.
Dead don't take his mask off or any damn body.
Nope.
We don't even know what this motherfucker looks like. So
Nope.
it's like having Dracula with no face paint. Like there is no such thing as that. We don't know what this motherfucker looks like.
Right.
That's his aesthetic. That's what he does.
Lauren says, nope.
That's what he does, and he keeps it that way.
Right.
Ooh, and on Jeopardy, there's a transgender contestant that is making freaking history that actually pretty much beat Ken Jennings' role. I forgot how the first guy.
Yeah.
I forgot. God damn it. Which is freaking awesome because it's like you people do realize these humans exist. It's just that
Sarah's like, I know that ain't never gonna happen. No.
society, hell no. Society don't be paying the fuck attention.
But yet this woman, I think that was on Jeopardy,
Mhm.
she has like the highest total ever
Yeah.
because she won like I think 2 straight weeks in a row or something like that.
Versus hell.
It- But there was apparently in that article there was other people that were mentioned that had been on before that paved the way for this woman to come on, and she's just like making history with it.
Right. So also there are celebrities that have come out in 2021. A couple of them y'all may know. Other ones you're like, well, duh. The first one is Trisha Paytas, which is she is they them. Can't stand this. I'm sorry, I can't. She is the most non-self-actualized, flaky ass fucking person known to fucking man, and she can't make up her mind what she wants to identify as ever. First she's bi, then she's trans, then she's a little bit gay, and then it's like,
Well, maybe she found the one that works for her this time.
I would hope so. Because being that flaky is like, it's like good mercy, people. So she actually came out apparently in 2019 with her vlog series, which is apparently on YouTube, and she has a Twitter. Um, JoJo Siwa came out of gay. She her. This little chick has been around for like forever. Just like it's like something's up with you.
Eminem's daughter is now Sam. Lauren says, "Oh,
Huh?
I didn't know that."
What the hell? So Haley, well, he only has one. Well, he has an adopted daughter, then he has his bio daughter.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Haley? TJ Osborne is he, him. Apparently, he has come out as gay February of last year, and he is a country singer. Mae Whitman, she, her. She's part of the Good Girls, and she has come out on her Twitter as pansexual. Akuru Utada, please excuse me if I did not pronounce her name right, identifying as they, them pronouns. I guess they are a multi-talented Japanese singer, and they have a lot of works known in the Kingdom Hearts. Aha, Kingdom Hearts. Okay.
Yeah.
There's also Gabby Tuff, identifying as she, her.
Former wrestler.
Yep. Retired WWE wrestler came out in an Instagram post. I think that's the best thing for the LGBTQ, especially, well, if you want to come out as gay, bi, trans, whatever. Social media lets you have some comfortability instead of just telling people face to face or wearing a shirt, be like, hey, I'm gay, hey, I'm trans, and people looking at you with some side eye. Like, it lets you have that little bit of a wall to be like, all right, I need to gauge people's reaction because I might need to pull it back a little bit.
Well, babe, how about
A tune.
yeah, I was gonna say let's play a song to give us you a little break, and we'll get our next story that we're gonna talk about together.
Hey, Sarah on Facebook. Wait, are you on Facebook and you?
It's not hard to do.
She's multitasking.
I just need to decide what I want to play. I think I'm going to go with MZ and his song Broken Machine Blues. That is one of my favorites of his, other than Narcissist. So everybody feel about this song in the comments. Here's MZ with his song Broken Machine Blues.
The BK $5 Euro.
Revolution is a motherfucker.
Everybody lies to the children. Everyone's a cynic and a fake. Everybody thinks they're the biggest and the best. We're all part of the same mistake.
Turn the lights out, here we go. Taking steps toward the unknown. Through the door, the child abides, treasures to behold inside. All the soot and dust and rot cover things that he forgot. Break the shackles, shed the chains, embrace life and love and pain. Embrace life and love and pain. Embrace life and love and pain. Take this from me. Dare to bleed. Suffer in every extreme. Crawl inside and die in this machine. Crawl inside and die in this machine. Mother of invention is ovulating. And the rest of us are compensating. We could imagine and create, but we don't know any better. So the screw will bury your face, and you won't know any better. And I'm a master and a slave, and I don't know any better. What's on that empty plate? We'll never know any better, no. So take it away. Take this from me. Dare to bleed. Suffer in every extreme. Crawl inside and die in this machine and take all my pain. Lose to gain. Let impurity fall away. Crawl inside and die in this machine. Take everybody lies to the children. This from me. Everyone's sick and addicted to bleed. Everybody thinks they're the biggest affair in every extreme. Take this from the same mistake. Take this from me. Die in this machine. Die in this machine.
All right, y'all. That was NZNZ. Go for Machine Blues. I have the blues. Y'all over here sick is so fucking hard. Like goddamn.
Yeah, we had to take a little break, guys. She was getting a little short of breath, so that, and I seen it, so I was like, yeah, let's play a song.
Wifey pays attention more than I do.
Oh, believe me, I've been nurse, wife, and stalker. Like, you good? That's how I've been this whole time.
Sarah on Facebook said she sure am, so she is actually on both platforms. Thank you for that, Sarah. Switching back and forth with tabs. So,
But it does feel really great to be back.
n-
We've missed you guys.
new year, new look. Not having no stalkers, and if you're supposed to be here, welcome. If you're not supposed to be here, then you can go fuck off. I said what I said. So, Stonewall actually, like everyone knows about the civil rights movement with Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, to trans individuals. The civil rights gay movement for civil rights equality and whatnot for the LGBTQ. There is a organization called Stonewall, and is of Columbus, which is located downtown Columbus. And Lisa McLamont, please excuse me if I did not say that name right, but Lisa McLamont has made very colorful pride circles in front of the building of the Stonewall establishment to represent the LGBTQ.
Actually, that's going to be starting in the spring of this year.
And it's hella pretty. Well, they have a I put a we'll upload a picture of it.
Oh, well, I think they're going to be like redoing it.
Yeah,
Is what I meant to say. My
Yeah.
apologies.
they're going to make it bigger and more vibrant, so you can see it from an aerial view of these big rainbow circles that's right in front of the freaking building.
Hey, anti-heroes in the house, babe.
Hey, Auntie, what's poppin'? So yeah, that is actually planned for Pride Month of June 2022. Hopefully everything will calm the hell down and stuff will go away. Ha ha ha. And I can actually take my wife to an appropriate pride without something fucking stopping us. Because something's always goddamn stopping us when we're trying to do family oriented shit.
Yeah. But they're not going to.
You don't know? Damn it. Like, you ain't stopping this train. The fuck? Also, for those of you that like to read, ding, there are 10 hell notable 2021 books from LGBTQ authors that apparently everybody needs to sink their teeth into, or sink their eyeballs into there yet. The first one is actually called Prophets by Robert Jones Jr. The other one is Olapapi by John Paul Bramer. Detransitioning Baby by Tori Peters.
That one is. I read the introduction about, or the information about that one. I think I might want to read that one.
Yeah. To give a little quick excerpt from the Detransitioning by Tori Peters, it says the groundbreaking novel follows three central characters: a transgender woman who wants a baby, her ex, a man who detransitions, and a pregnant cisgender woman. Tori Peters debuts this novel that was now nominated for a 2021 Women's Prize for Fiction because Peters themselves is actually transgender.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sweet. So, also there is another book called Her Diaries and Notebooks by Patricia Highsmith. Oh, Sarah Facebook said, viewing both at the same time, phone and Chromebook. Chromebook is so awesome even though it's so small.
Yes, I cannot wait to have the cord. That way everything will be appropriate and we can go back to how we were doing things.
Yeah, good lord.
Okay. We do have some comments on here too.
Mhm.
Lawrence says, I heard that tonight's show is going to be off the chain. Wildcard says, cleaning is done, caught up, LOL. So now putting on makeup while watching this awesome podcast. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet to us.
Yay.
And Wildcard also says, I heard that too. Lauren says, do you guys know what's going on tonight on the Underground show? Sarah says, do tell Draxus. Wildcard says, I have no idea, but I bet it's pretty awesome. The anti-hero says, MZNZ and Blood of the Beloved are going to be talking about their new single that just dropped. Sarah says, ooh, with question marks. And anti-hero says, that's all I know.
And they got merch too, so y'all go check that out too.
Yep.
DJ
Y'all want to check out the Underground show tonight with Draxus at 8 p.m.
always has some sort of surprise for us, like all the time.
Yeah. We're never disappointed.
Hell no. So, another book called Let the Record Show by Sarah Schulman. It says the history of the Act of New York of 1987 to 1993.
Wildcard says nice.
I guess Schumann documents the comprehensive history of New York City's grassroots and advocacy groups dedicated to ending the AIDS crisis and the AIDS Coalition to unleash power, better known as ACT UP, to try to dispel the stigma of all LGBTQ people have AIDS. No, it's not a thing. Shut up. It's not true. Stop spreading stupidity. Goddamn.
So, y'all, I want your guys' honest opinion. How have I done so far getting stories for her? I want to know what you think, babe. You tell them.
These some really bomb-ass stories.
Sarah says, hell yeah.
Oh, and we are also, for those of you that don't know, are officially globals. We are literally seen around the world and at least like every freaking country. So shout out to Russia, Ghana, Africa, like all y'all. We love y'all so freaking much.
Yes.
And we appreciate your support.
We love everybody that supports us, especially our BTMX family, because without them, we would not have gotten through about the last month. I want to say even longer than that because we've been dealing with stuff for quite a while now, but the you getting sick was just like really, really hard on me. And for everybody that got me through that, I love y'all. I really do. I was a mess.
I've avoided this nonsense since it began. And because even with me doing all the proper steps and precautions,
Wildcard says amaze ball. So apparently I did good. She says I did good too.
Yep. There's another book by Jonathan Parks Ramage called Yes, Daddy.
Well,
it's a suspenseful novel. I like suspense novels. I like murder mysteries.
Me too.
Another one called 100 Boyfriends by Brontez Purnell.
Wildcard says, I love you. We love you too.
Love you. Kristen Arnett has made a book called With Teeth. Have y'all seen that movie Teeth? Have y'all fucking seen it? I don't know when the fuck it came out, but Rain freaking showed me a movie.
I think I traumatized my wife.
Called fucking Teeth, and this woman's bidet is just eating people's nonsense if she don't like them, and it's like, the fuck? Oh my god! Like, it's so like crazy.
I told you, I think I traumatized her.
Elon Green has made a book called Last Call. And apparently it's about a killer in New York in the 1990s. So, here's the one we've all been waiting for. So, any Harry Potter fans out there? Yes, I like Harry Potter. Don't you dare motherfucking judge me.
No judgment, babe. Remember, this has always been Soul Snatchers and BTMX is always a judgment-free zone.
Oh, yeah. Harry Potter fans are getting into Well, apparently, people have branded the cast of Harry Potter as ungrateful little twerps, and I quote, for appearing to fail to support J.K. Rowling behind the hit Wizarding saga. And I shall read a small excerpt from this. Rowling has faced backlash in the recent years over controversial comments about the trans community, with several of the cast, including eh, Daniel Radcliffe, which plays Harry Potter, Emma Watson, which is Hermione, and Rupert Grint, which is
Sarah says, love Harry Potter.
yeah, Harry Potter Compton. And if you don't look at the movies from the beginning, just like the damn Twilight series from the beginning to the end, you won't know what the hell's going on because it be skipping and shit.
Well, I want y'all to chime in on this one. I found this one, and I think it should be
Um,
talked about.
her cast of Daniel Radcliffe and Watson, Rupert Grint, which plays Weasley, Ron Weasley, is speaking out against her. Apparently, the latest to voice an opinion is Chris Rankin, who starred as Percy Weasley in the films, described Rowling, which is in charge of the Harry Potter, views toward the transgender community as damaging. He has said some of those views include defending a woman who lost her job for sharing anti-transgender tweets and appearing to mock a charity for using the term "people who menstruate." Um, Rowling has also stressed the importance of biologically saying, "I know and I love trans people, but erasing the concept of sex removes the ability of many to meaningfully discuss their lives." So what do y'all think about that? Like, I don't believe this woman is trans, not just because I like the Harry Potter series, book or movie, but
Especially Snape's role. Oh my God, blew my mind. I think I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry.
oh yeah, Professor Snape.
Okay. I just want to make sure I pronounced it right.
He's the dude that actually fairly recently died of cancer
Oh, okay.
because he was always after Potter. He's like Potter.
Oh,
He always had the cloak, and his cloak would always be like, he would walk fast and be like, his cloak was like weave.
I mean, like I said, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Yeah. Um. Apparently,
But at the same time, all of us in our community want to be supported.
of course, a little respect goes a long damn way. But to add to the story, it says when a trans person says they are male or female, that is what they are, and it is how we should treat them. It is damaging to them to say otherwise. Weasley, by name and nature, the former Good Morning Britain host, um, I guess he went to Twitter and said the Harry Potter stars are such a bunch of ungrateful little twerps, more interested in pathetic virtue signaling than supporting the right of a woman who made them all rich and famous to have an opinion most people agree with. um, so I mean, what do y'all think about that? Like, Harry Potter fan or not, like, just hearing that is kind of dis disheartening because
Well, I seen a video on TikTok. This was probably, I think it was while you were sick because I was watching a lot of TikTok and stuff, and I seen a video where I think it was a trans saying that regardless of whether someone fully goes through the transition or not, if they identify as trans, whether they're male or female, that's what they are. And I agree with that because that's what you identify as.
yeah.
So,
And apparently, in this day and age, you can just set up whatever type of rules you have for your life and your choices. So, like, you can be trans, but you don't have to necessarily have bottom surgery.
Lauren says, I think the issue with her should be forgiving. And Sarah says, everyone has a right to be heard, just not everyone knows what they are talking about. Some need more education on things before they open their mouth. Which, yes, I agree with. And I am one of the most forgiving people you'll ever meet. And that I'm just saying that everybody is entitled to their opinion, whether how they feel about it. I'm just saying from a standpoint, being an LGBTQ person, I can relate to being bashed because it has happened.
Right.
And that really does hurt. And I can speak, I can say I could probably speak for a lot of us LGBTQ members. All we want is to be respected and to live our lives the way we see fit.
And just because someone gives you a platform to make your career up and coming does not mean you have to agree with every little goddamn motherfucking thing they say.
Yeah.
That ain't how motherfucking life works. I'm sorry, but it don't.
That was the main point to this article.
Good Lord.
To show that everybody has their opinion, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Sarah on Facebook said, me. Ah. Oh, Sarah. I mean, that's like people assuming that because we are lesbians, we automatically have to agree with every little tidbit that the world throws at the LGBTQ community. I'm like, no, the fuck I don't.
Lauren says, it was not that bad. Your community puts things to bitch about, but you truly do not support one another. Yeah, that's true. I mean,
I've seen a lot of trans against trans hate, lesbian against lesbian hate.
Yeah, I believe that, and I do see that.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here. We want to try to stop that.
Right. It's okay to have an opinion, but don't be outright discriminatory and hateful and try to stop somebody else from living their life because you ain't got no common sense.
Wildcard says, I can speak on what I have experienced in my life being LGBTQ. Yes. I mean, we all can.
No, we've had people side eye us, vandalize our car.
Wildcard said, that's just my opinion. Well, yeah, see, that's why I said I wanted to bring light to this, like I said, because everybody's opinion does need to be heard. And I do agree with Lauren in the fact that, yes, we are all LGBTQ, but we all don't support each other. There's fighting within our community, and it's something that needs to be addressed and changed. Because we all need to be accepted for who we are, because we're not going to change regardless of what people say.
Not being accepted by your own people is like showing up to the family cookout and then your family being like, get the hell out. It's like, excuse me?
And Sarah says, especially if what you say you know full well is going to be demeaning to someone else.
Right, like you might as well keep your opinion, to yourself.
And Lauren says those books were her baby, her life, her everything. Sarah says she wrote them in her basement. And Lauren says them books were the characters based on her and people in her life, and it was hers.
Right. So
which I understand. So she probably felt betrayed that she wasn't,
represented the light.
Yeah. But I don't understand why this person had to make the comment they did about the cast. They were just forcing. That's not the word I wanted. Let me rephrase. They were just expressing their opinion on what they believe, because everybody has their own beliefs and they're allowed to express that.
Yeah. And seeing as how this man, him used to being on the show or whatnot, It's like, dude, you have a lot of opinion, and you haven't did a damn thing to help the LGBTQ community. Because I had to remember who the fuck he was, and I had to look up information. I'm like, bro, you haven't done shit. How do you have such a big ass opinion and you ain't do shit? Why? That makes no sense. I mean, granted, you don't have to throw $1 million into the fucking community, but it's like you just called a cast of famous people that could possibly get you for slander twerk because
of something they don't agree with.
now I can see if they outright came to this man's house with rainbow signs and be like, "You're an asshole," but it's like no, that they just stated an opinion or some feelings, and it's like okay, in society, we're not allowed to have feelings now, or we're not allowed to have opinions. But there's a difference between being discriminatory and being an asshole for the people that's like, well, I'm an asshole and I own it. No, you're a little bitch.
Why would your community bitch about David Chappelle? Oh, that's right. Your community just wants something to make small big.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. We
They always
completely
fucking do.
understand that. And that's why Sage and I want to be the change. We want to show everybody that, yes, we are who we are, but we also just want to be accepted and live our lives freely, and we don't want no hate. We want everybody to spread love and positivity because that's what we do.
Yeah. I should be able to go to either work or walk outside and get in my car without finding it vandalized with some sort of slur or my tires slashed because some bitch ass motherfuckers don't know how to keep their hands to themselves or they feel some type of way. And no, that don't mean, oh, if you got a problem with me, you need to come to my face because that problem will get you hurt because it's not a for real problem. You just don't believe in, oh, transgender people shouldn't be together. That's a man and woman thing. Lesbians shouldn't raise children. That's a man and woman thing.
Babe, you're going to agree with this next comment. Lauren says, how about your community focus on countries like Ghana and others where people are actually dying for being themselves, not just being offended? I agree with that.
Yeah.
That is our focus. Like I've been trying to find updated stories, but I haven't found anything unless I'm not looking in the right places.
Yeah, and we try to stay away from the political aspect of it. So a couple stories that we have found, we cannot exactly mention them because we don't do the whole politics bullshit on this show.
Yes. Well, babe, I think that we are about out of time, so I think we should talk about the rest of the show for the rest of the week.
Yeah. Ooh. Also, right quick, y'all, Netflix has a gay agenda podcast that's celebrating LGBTQ community, so y'all be aware of that.
You're looking for it.
So y'all, don't forget the Shadow Squad Gaming that is on Sunday. Well, I don't know.
We'll just talk about Twisted Gardens and Roundtable for now. And of course, the Underground.
My Roundtable.
You think you're going to be back on Roundtable this week?
I would assume so, yeah. As long as I can breathe.
Oh, we got comments. I think Wildcard says, I think no matter who we love, religion, race, no more hate or segregation of one another. We are all brothers and sisters. We need to come together.
Yeah. There's enough dumbass shit going on in the world without fighting amongst each other on shit that isn't a fucking thing. Right.
Right.
So we all need to get together and kick Corona's ass and shit and be like, get out!
And plus, Sage and I are working on a few things. We might have some surprises for y'all. We're still trying to plan this Soul Saturday thing that we want to
It might be talking, cooking, me doing makeup, or talking to Rain while I'm doing makeup while she's cooking. It could be a combination of different things.
Yeah, we're just waiting until like she's feeling more better so that we can talk about everything we want to do. But we have been talking about some ideas.
So I'll pass the hell out.
Yeah. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
share amongst your friends, groups. If you're in a group, please come in, because if you try to make a comment, we ain't gonna see it. So you actually come into the show like it. So.
And make sure you always watch us on YouTube or Twitch. Like,
because Facebook be going down quick.
Yeah. It's just how they are.
We have a bunch of freaking haters like Facebook. It's like, I'm sharing my goodness with you, and this is how you treat me. Rude.
And don't forget to check out all of our merch. It's on Streamlabs and on Facebook. And we got a lot of changes coming. This is a new year, a new us.
New year, new me, and even when 2021 busted out, I made myself a promise that bitch ass people ain't gonna live rent free in my head, and I kept that motherfucking promise. No matter how goddamn sick I am, to my last fucking breath, nobody's gonna get me down. I don't give a damn who feels some type of damn way. I could be on my damn deathbed, which I dinner was, and I'm still fucking going strong for my children, for my wife. So if you think you have a problem with me, then you might as well keep it in your damn pocket and sit and fart on it, because I give no fucks. Ever. At all. Yay.
So everybody, don't forget to tune in tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Underground Show with DJ Draxis.
And his pineapples, and possibly Sean Poodle might pop in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Because he usually does pop in. And remember, if y'all need cosplay weaponry, real working weapons, make sure you go to Sean Kudo 753 on his Facebook page. I'm still making resin, but I haven't done it in a while because, again, sick over here. I make my lighter cases, memorial cubes, urns, my weaponry, which is only for display purposes, nothing else. So y'all need something, hit me up.
Okay, everybody, we love you, and we will see you next week. And I've decided to end the show with the Professor Valine song, Love is My Currency. Again, everybody, like, subscribe, and share. We love you. We'll see you all next week. Remember to take one day out of the week to spend some time with family and take some time for yourself. And do a mental health check-in. All right, we love you. Here's Professor Valine and his song, Love is My Currency.
Peace.
I can buy your heart, 'cause love's my currency. I can't sell my soul, 'cause in life the best things are free. Can buy your heart, 'cause love's my currency. I can't sell my soul, 'cause in life the best things are free. Call me Professor Valine, hope it don't mess up my theme. Just have a father swamp thing, used to be all about green. But who be protecting the king? I guess I owe that to my queen. Yes. Got all of my knights in my castle, I guess you could call them my team. They never turn us into pawns, for that we go bleed in the stream. Just listen, the bishops malicious and vicious, them bitches is fitting the scheme. And that's 'cause they vision just isn't intended to be as sick as it seems. I've been in it a minute, just too independent, sleep working, I'm living the dream. Trying to conquer my conscience, and constantly all I've been counting the sheep. How many doors did they gotta kick in for? I seated the ceiling's my seat. They tell us to sit in the place that we sit in. How did I not see the deceit? I've been with the vicious of losing my life when I'm just trying to get on my feet.
Lord, give me the strength to just make it today, and I promise I get through the week. Please. Lyrical deity, they run and feel me on no particular beat. Yes, I'm legendary, I'm the boss, and I'ma take the necessary precaution by eliminating all of they offspring, cause they imitation of an imposter. I can buy your heart, cause love's my currency. I can't sell my soul, cause in life the best things are free. I can buy your heart, cause love's my currency. I can't sell my soul, cause in life the best things are free. Sometimes I feel like that I could just break. Obviously I was just out to get paid. This life that I'm living enslaved to the fame. We came in as children and stayed in the game. Spotted with liquor is claiming my brain. I paint you a picture, admire my pain. Demented dimensions allow me explain. Had so many lessons as in a lesson through all of the stress that they clear me insane. Although as an infant I thought it'd be different. Your guess is my guess is to staying the same. Keep chasing the dollar and nothing will change. Get through today sorrow, tomorrow's the game. My heart is the bank and I'm making it rain. Investing my blessings and taming the flame. My guess is professor, it came with the name. Believe me, Valine ain't no regular main. Can buy your heart, cause love's my currency. I can't sell my soul, cause in life the best things are free. I can buy your heart, cause love's my currency. I can't sell my soul, cause in life